Alright, I'm on hole number 10 of the Coastal Classic Tournament. I'm in the weekend round of the Rookie Division. Making the turn. I'm in my low level account, so I got pretty low level clubs. I don't have anything higher than a level 4 club. And I don't have very much of those. I've worked hard to get my Saturn and my quarterback up to level 6. So I've stayed at Tour 4 at least until I got my Saturn, but I've been using it just playing my teammates. So I'm going to bring, this doesn't take anything special here, but let's see what I've got. Let's see how many of those katanas I have left. I have plenty of katanas left, so I'm going to bring a katana just to help cut the wind down, even though I can get this done with a 1 power ball. I'd really like to bring, make sure I have a Viper. I'd really like to bring this club, this account. I'm going to try this out. I tried it out on the front 9 and it wasn't quite enough, but I was using a 1 power ball. I'm going to see what it looks like with a 2 power ball. But I will probably switch to my number 1 bag. Hopefully I go first. I always like going first. I find the best way to put pressure on your opponent is to end up in the fairway, so I always like to go first. Some side spin, just a little bit of top spin, no more than 3. You don't have to get out there very far, you just need to get out there. 4-4. It's 4-2 is 2 rings, so it's just a little bit over 2 rings. Now it's key to hit perfect, and I'm going to put a little bit of curl on there. Just enough so if I hit it great to the right and I rub under that rough, the ball's wanting to go to the right and get out of the rough. If you don't put any curl on there at all, and you clip the rough on the right hand side, you're just going to dig right into the rough. It's going to stay in it. There's no way you're going to get out. Not unless you blasted it all the way through and you get out in here to the other side, but usually that doesn't happen. It'll get caught up right here in these shadows. But if you have that little teeny bit of right hand curl on there and you hit it great to the right and it clips that rough, the ball is wanting to go to the left, or excuse me, left hand curl. My bad. It's wanting to go to the left and it wants to come back out to the fairway, and there's a good chance that it will. All right. Going right at it with a 10% wind adjustment. There's my red line. A couple rings off down here. Style that sucker in. Go right at it. That's going to be 2.5. It's 1.9 per ring, so that's 6. So that's about a ring and a third. I just need to hit it perfect. And hit it great to the right. My wife was a good girl and brought me coffee. See if my opponent can get it in. When I first started playing, I went up through the ranks. You get to a point where you get that hammerhead, and that hammerhead is better than your Viper. It starts to show you why people really like snipers when they get upper developed, because you're starting to get a club that's got some curl and got some top spin and got a titch of backspin on it and is accurate for a wood. And so it's starting to tell you why when those clubs get, when everybody raves about a sniper, because you start to see what it can do for your game when it's very low level and you get that hammerhead. But then once you get that sniper and you get that sniper up, it's a level 5 or 6, 4, 5, 6, it surpasses that hammerhead, and the hammerhead never catches up until it gets maxed out. And even maxed out, it's still, there's some shots that the hammerhead might be a better club, and there's some shots that the sniper might be the better club. It's almost like having a maxed out quarterback and a maxed out rock. There are some times where the rock will be a game changer, and there are some times where the quarterback is the game changer. But it's disappointing that the hammerhead doesn't, and you hardly ever get clubs for it. It's a super hard club to max out or to get up in levels. All right, that was hole number 10 of the Coastal Classic in the weekend round of the Rookie Division. So I got in this bracket late, and so a lot of people haven't played. Most of the bracket has not played yet, so I have no idea. Lots of people haven't played, so we have no idea where we're at. So I'm just kind of working up. Like to shoot a good score just to put pressure on people, because I know most people, when they get into these brackets, they immediately go to the top and see what the top players have, and I have no idea what the people at the top have. I don't want to know. I don't want it to affect my game. My game is going to end up however it is. I'm going to play to my notes. I'm going to play to my club strength. I'm going to try and bring the right balls, and I'm going to try and execute out there. And I don't want to put any undue pressure on myself, or I have to go for this shot, or I have to do this. I just want to play the round out. All right, that was hole number 10 of the Coastal Classic. Thanks for watching.